He'd trained himself not to look habit, not cruelty, a shield for his millionaire focus. But something about this shape, the familiar canvas bag, stopped him. His heart skipped as the street light revealed her face. Maya, Maya, he whispered, kneeling.
Ollie.
No mistake. Was Maya Williams, his former housekeeper, fired 3 weeks ago for being 5 minutes late. Her lips were blue, fingers clutching a crumpled hospital bill for Dolores Williams. $1,432. Due 2 days ago. A small bundle of cash, maybe $80, lay in her palm. Her last lifeline. Charles's mind flashed to that morning 3 weeks prior. He'd been irritated. Breakfast wasn't ready, papers unorganized. Maya had rushed in, exhausted, mumbling about a late train. "You're fired," he'd said, stirring his coffee. Now seeing her unconscious, shivering, he realized she'd been working a second job, likely all night, to pay her mother's bill. He wrapped his coat around her. "Hang on, Maya," he whispered, dialing 911. "Central Park, 76th Street entrance." "She's unconscious, freezing." The ambulance arrived. Red lights cutting through the snow. An EMT assessed her, hypothermic. "You saved her life." Charles, coatless, followed to St. Luke's, clutching the hospital bill like an indictment. In the waiting room, under flickering lights, he sat, haunted. Hours later, a doctor approached. "She's stable. You can see her." Maya lay still, breathing shallow, surrounded by tubes. "I didn't know," Charles whispered. "I didn't ask." He left the bill, the cash, and his card on her nightstand with a note, "You shouldn't have fought alone. Let me help." A memory surfaced, his own mother, years ago, needing help that never came. But tonight, Charles couldn't look away. Asterisk, the Whitaker mansion gleamed, sterile and hollow. At 7:03 a.m., Charles descended the staircase, expecting breakfast. It wasn't there. Irritation flared. "Maya," he called. She entered, damp with sweat, eyes heavy. "The train was late," she stammered. "Unacceptable," he snapped. "You're fired." Maya nodded silently, gathering her things. She didn't explain she'd worked a graveyard shift at a warehouse to pay her mother's bills. Charles didn't ask. By afternoon, a new cleaner arrived. By the next week, he'd forgotten her, but Maya hadn't. Jobless. Her lease expired. She'd been sleeping in the mansion's laundry storage, a cold corner of blankets and towels. Now she turned to shelters most full, some unsafe. The Central Park bench, near where her mother once fed pigeons, felt like home. But the cold tightened. Her mother's bill loomed. Asterisk, Charles paid Dolores Williams's bill at St. Agnes. Just someone who should have asked more questions. He told the clerk. In Maya's room, she was awake, wary. "Why would you pay?" "It," she asked. "I should have noticed you were late for a reason," he said. "That's on me." Tears welled, but she blinked them away. "I don't want charity. This isn't charity," Charles replied. "It's acknowledgement of your worth." He offered her a job, director of employee welfare. "You know what being unseen feels like? Help me fix this." Maya hesitated. Hope flickering. "I'll think about it," she said. Asterisk, Maya stepped into her new office, sunlight streaming over a desk with a lavender vase. Charles handed her a file. Employee wellness stats. Health insurance, leave, but no real support. "Change that. I'll need to talk to everyone, janitors, not just managers," she said. "Whatever you need," he replied. Maya started in custodial, listening to overworked cleaners like Marlene, who shared lunch despite varicose veins, and Edgar singing blues while polishing floors. She took notes on paper, hearing their stories over time unpaid. Equipment broken, HR silent. That night, in the sunroom, where Charles had given her a room, they sipped tea. "The silence protected me," he admitted. "Now it scares me." "Need to listen when people speak," Maya said. "That night in the park, something felt wrong. I'd ignored it for years. You saw me?" she said softly. "That counts." Asterisk, Maya's audits uncovered rot. Hector, a janitor, worked 42 hours but was listed as part-time to deny benefits. Danielle hid joint pain, fearing replacement. In a cafeteria meeting, employees spoke yelled at, demoted, ignored. Maya listened, filling pages with their truths. Then, a guard whispered about a hidden basement room.